Okay, let's talk about it. Let's dive right into the super murky waters of modern dating. I mean, if you have ever been on the receiving end of those confusing mixed signals and just sat there wondering what they really mean, then this is for you. We're about to cut through all of that noise and find some serious clarity.
Oh, you know the one. Or maybe it's the classic, I'm just so busy with work right now. Or even, I'm not ready for a relationship, right? These phrases are basically the unofficial uniform of dating, and they can send you into a total tailspin, trying to figure out if you should wait around or, if you did something wrong.
And seriously, you are so not alone in this. That feeling of confusion, that little knot of anxiety in your stomach, it is completely valid. It's an incredibly common experience for anyone who's just trying to find a real connection out there. It's like you've been left stranded in this emotional limbo. And that limbo, well, it has a name. We can call it the dating gray area. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that frustrating space where you spend way more time decoding text messages and trying to interpret vague behavior than you do actually connecting with someone. It's just exhausting. So what's really happening here? Is this person genuinely that confused? Is the timing truly that bad? Or is there something else going on? Something a whole lot simpler and, once you see it, so much clearer. And this idea right here just cuts right to the chase. See, confusion is often just a mask. And why the mask? Well, it's almost never about being intentionally cruel. It's usually about avoiding conflict. Honestly, offering a soft excuse is just easier for them than delivering a hard truth. But the reality is, when someone truly wants to be with you, they'll move mountains, not make excuses. Which brings us to this really powerful mental model I want to talk about, the clarity of disinterest. This whole concept completely reframes all that confusing behavior, not as some puzzle you have to solve, but as a crystal clear message, if you just know how to read it. Okay, so here's the main point, the thing you really need to get. When someone gives you these vague reasons and avoids any real commitment, they're not asking you to wait around for them. Nope, they are showing you with perfect clarity that their interest just isn't strong enough. That ambiguity you're feeling, that is your answer. All right, now this is the fun part. Let's see how this actually works in the wild. We're going to decode some of the most common excuses you're likely to hear, using this principle as our secret decoder ring. This is where the fog really starts to lift, and trust me, it's a total game changer. Let's start with a big one. When someone says, I'm not ready right now, what they almost always mean is, I'm not ready with you. Just think about it for a second. People suddenly become ready when they meet someone they absolutely can't imagine living without. The right person makes them ready. And it's the exact same logic for this next one. It's not the right time for me is really just a translation of, it's not the right time for you. See, the right time isn't some fixed point on a calendar. It's something that happens when the right person shows up and makes the time feel right. And that right there is the absolute bottom line. It's time to stop searching for hidden meanings or hoping things are going to change. If someone isn't showing you with their actions and their words that they are enthusiastically, unambiguously into you, then you have all the information you need. Their disinterest is your clarity. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Hearing this can feel a little harsh. It can sting, but I want you to try and reframe it. Because seeing the situation clearly isn't a punishment. It's actually a gift. It's the key that unlocks the door and lets you walk out of that gray area for good. This whole idea isn't about blaming them for not being interested, and it is definitely not a reason to blame yourself. It's just about accepting what's real, and in that acceptance, you find freedom. Real freedom. The freedom to stop waiting, to stop wondering, and to start moving towards someone who is sure, who is ready, and for whom the time is right. So let's wrap this up with the key things to remember. First, always trust clear actions over fuzzy words. Second, and this is so important, remember their lack of interest is about them and their needs. It is not a judgment on your worth. And finally, most importantly, embrace this clarity. Consider it your official permission slip to move on and find the connection you actually deserve. So I'll just leave you with this question. Understanding this principle gives you your power back. It frees up your time and, more importantly, your emotional energy. Living in the gray area is a choice. And now that you can see that clear, bright line of disinterest, what are you going to do with that freedom?